Hey guys, this is Anita. Welcome back to my channel. Finally, after 10 days into June, I'm filming my June TBR. I did not get to film last 10 days, but I'm back. I will post again regularly from next week. So last month, I decided on this strategy to plan more books, to read more books. That kind of worked. I planned 8 books and I read 7 books. But I made 2 mistakes. I planned too many long books. 4 of them were around 600 pages and 2 of them were more than 800 pages. So page count wise, I actually read a lot last month. I cannot fix this in June because I am part of 5 read-alongs and all of them are long books, but I will complete 3 of them in July, so I will do better from August. And another mistake was planning all serious books with battle scenes and killing and death. I need to plan some palette cleansers to read between heavy battle scenes. I have 5 read-along books plus 3 palette cleansers, 8 plus I have 1 carryover from May, total 9 books. I may not be able to finish all of them because one of them is 900 pages and 4 of them are more than 600 pages. But I'll try to finish at least 8 of them. Also, there is another reason to be excited for June. It's Shelf Space Readathon month. This time it is bingo board. Theme is magical creatures. Initially, I wasn't planning on participating because I don't want to plan extra books to fit prompts. I looked at the first prompt. It is to read a book with fire in the title or on the cover. I thought none of my books had fire on cover, but later when I was browsing through Goodreads, I realized 2 of the books actually had fire in the background. I didn't even realize that. Then I looked at all the books which are there on my TBR already and they fit the bingo board perfectly. So why not? Without any further delay, let's see what I have on my June TBR. First, I'll go through my read-along books and then palette cleansers. As usual, the first book on my list is Realm of Elderlings read-along book, that is Mad Ship. This is book 2 in Live Ship trilogy. Last month we read Ship of Magic first one. We had fantastic discussion about that in my channel. Please check that out. The first trilogy Farseer was in first person, but this is in third person and it has some amazing characters. After completing Ship of Magic, I wanted to jump to Mad Ship immediately, but I had other commitments, other read-alongs, so it was a struggle to not to read this book. Live show for this will be on the first Sunday of July in Greg's channel. I almost forgot this. I'm reading for Hydra prompt, that is to read a book with snake on cover. My copy doesn't have snake on cover, but one of the copies has a serpent on the cover, so this is for Hydra. Next 2 books on my TBR are Well of Ascension and Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. Well of Ascension I am supposed to read in May, but I did not get to it. I started it already. I have last 90 pages left in this book. Right now my thoughts are very complicated. I'll film a review. I'll talk about it then. I think I should not judge without finishing the book. Anyway, I'm reading Well of Ascension for Kraken, that is read an intimidated book. This is intimidating. This is long. At the same time, I had too many expectations. I was very worried. So I'm reading this for that prompt. And I'm reading Hero of Ages for Cerebrus prompt, that is read a book which is a part of trilogy. Mistborn is a trilogy. Next book on my list is Warmasters Gate by Adrian Chojkowski. This is book 9 in Shadows of the App series. That's right, I'm almost done. Only 2 books left. Again, my copy doesn't have fire in the background, but another copy has fire in the background. So I'm reading this for Dragon prompt, which is to read a book with fire in the title or on the cover. Next book on my list is The Shadow Throne by Django Wexler. This is book 2 in Shadow Campaigns. I'm reading this as part of read along in Alan's Discord. Live show for book 1000 Names is not yet done. It will be this week or next week. So there is time if you want to join. Oh, again I forgot. This I'm reading for Direwolf prompt. Yes, that is to read a book with multiple POV. First book has 2 POV, so I'm guessing this book also have more than 1 POV. Next on my list is Poison Song by Jen Williams. This is 3rd book in Window Flame trilogy. This I'm reading for, I forgot the prompt name, which is to read a genre-bending book. This has both sci-fi and fantasy elements, and I'm finishing this read-along this month. So those are my read-along books. These next 3 are palette cleanser books. The first palette cleanser book is Beach Read by Emily Henry. I haven't picked this book yet from library. Library waiting list is too long. My number right now is around 200, so I'm worried if it will be available by the end of this month or not. I'm reading this for Cyclops, which is to read a standalone novel. And the next one is Corayne by Neil Gaiman. This is on there in my list of books to read this year, and this is less than 200 pages, so I'm reading this for Leprechaun prompt, that is to read a book with less than 300 pages. It is short, and I think this is a middle grade horror book, which is completely different to generally what I read. And the last book on my TBR is Flowers for Algernon by Daniel Keyes. I planned this for Unicorn Prompt, which is to read a book which features a doctor or healer. Based on the premise of the book, I'm guessing it has doctor, because when mentally disabled kid goes through this experimental procedure in this book, so I'm definitely guessing there is a doctor in this book. But I heard this is heartbreaking, so I'm not sure if I'll continue with this or switch it to something else. So this is my final TBR for June. Again, I may not be able to finish all of them. I'll try to finish as many as possible. Let me know what you are reading in June. Please like, comment and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.